All right, let's get into round three of Nicolino versus Takeshi. We've been focusing on Nicolino's sequences and patterns. Okay, let's keep rocking. Okay, Takeshi's going to plant this lead foot, push off his rear foot, throwing his rear cross as Nicolino pulls right here. Now, Takeshi's going to follow up with a lead hook. Nicolino's going to shift his weight to his lead foot and bob down. Now, Takeshi's looking to control Nicolino, keep him in place. Check out that lead hand control for this rear hook. And now Nicolino's going to get to this lead foot and fire out his triple jabs, and then bob under that hook. Now Nicolino's going to swing this rear foot behind him. Note the square shoulders, head over that lead foot. He's going to push off this rear foot and throw this lead hook to the body, then snap off a jab. So Nicolino will swing that rear foot around again right here. Then he's going to fire out that jab. And note his weight is on his lead foot. So Takeshi's going to follow up with an overhand right as Nicolino pulls to his rear foot. He'll snap off another jab right here. Hook to the body. And then another jab. All right, Nicolino will fold out his jab twice, swing this rear foot behind him right here, push off that rear foot, big step with his lead foot, but note this feint high first, then he's going to do that lead hook to the body. And then go ahead and buzz through this. Okay, Takeshi's going to step on his lead foot, throw his leaping hook, as Nicolino pulls right here. Now Takeshi will follow up his rear uppercut and Nicolino is going to drop. Now Takeshi does catch him with this overhand, and check out this forearm control. He's going to throw a lead hook as Nicolino looks to roll to his lead foot, rolling with it. Now Takeshi follows up with a rear cross, and we're going to see Nicolino drop. And I mentioned this previously in each round. Nicolino looks to drop and then exit in the direction of the attack. So he'll drop here, shift his weight to his lead foot or weave, and then he's going to go ahead and pendulum in that direction. Now let's hone in on Nicolino. He's going to bring this lead foot back right here. Now, this looks wild because his feet are together, but it's the same thing. It just looks odd. He's going to push off this rear foot or right foot, lift this lead foot or left foot, and then snap off that jab. He'll fold out a couple more jabs. 1, 2. So Takeshi's going to step on this lead foot, throw his leaping cross, but let's hone in on Nicolino. He's already on his lead foot. He's going to pull to his rear foot, but bring his lead hook with him right here, catching Takeshi. Now Takeshi's going to follow up with an overhand, and we're going to see Nicolino use the ropes to continue his pull and then counter with his own uppercut right here. Now Takeshi's going to throw a leaping hook, and we're going to see Nicolino bob down over that lead foot and counter out with his own hook. Now, Takeshi's going to go ahead and throw his jab, rear uppercut, and we're going to see Nicolino drop, weave to his lead foot, and then pendulum out right here. All right, Nicolino is going to pendulum off this lead foot, fire out his jab. Then he'll throw a lead hook to the body. Then we're going to go ahead and let this run for a little bit. All right, Takeshi's going to get to this lead foot, throw his leaping hook as Nicolino bobs down over that lead foot. Now, once again, note the direction Nicolino exits. He's shifting his weight to his rear foot, and then he's going to pendulum in the direction of that hook. And we'll get this train moving again. To right here. Now, Nicolino's going to swing that rear foot around. He's going to push off that rear foot and snap off his jab. And note all his weight's on that lead foot. So when Takeshi throws his rear cross, Nicolino has somewhere to pull to. Now, Nicolino right here thought the leaping hook was coming from Takeshi. So he drops down over his lead foot, shifts to his rear foot, and pendulums in the direction he thought the attack was coming from. So Nicolino's standing square, but it's the same body mechanics. His weight is over that lead foot, or in this case, his left foot. He's going to spring off that foot and throw his leaping hook to the body right here. And then he's going to fold out 4 jabs. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, more of the same. Nicolino's going to swing this rear foot behind him right here. He's pushing off that rear foot, lifting that lead for that lead hook to the body. Then he's going to snap off 2 jabs. 1, 2. Another jab, hook to the body or head. 2 more jabs. And then let's let this run. Okay, Takeshi's going to throw his leaping hook to the body. And note, Nicolino's on his rear foot, so when Takeshi throws this rear cross, Nicolino will drop right here. Then we're going to see that exact same pattern again. Another drop. Got a tie up. And then let's get this train moving once again. Now this is an interesting sequence. Nicolino's going to push off his rear foot, lift this lead, throwing out his rear cross right here. Now notice where he ends up. Head over that lead foot. He's going to feint his leaping hook right here. Notice Takeshi's reaction. Then he's going to snap out that jab. Now, he gets caught with this hook from Takeshi, but he's going to drop under the rear cross right here. Then let's go ahead and buzz through this section right here. So this is the last sequence of the round. Nicolino and Takeshi's heads are over their lead foot. They'll step with their rear foot right here. Now the difference is Nicolino is going to drop straight down towards his rear foot, while Takeshi's going to push off that rear foot and throw his rear cross. Now Nicolino shifts his weight from his rear foot to his lead foot, loading it, springing in the direction of the attack. So as usual, he's penduluming off the foot closest to where Takeshi's punch originated from. And then we'll have a feint from Nicolino, jab, feint, lead hook to the body. And that's it for round 3.